And hello everybody, welcome back to British Stand. Guys, today we've got another update in this ever-changeable, it's constant updates with regard to what is happening out in the Middle East. And this story, in fact, this update is actually coming from Dubai. Now, Dubai is somewhere we think that is completely safe, but there's some shocking video footage that is starting to emerge online right now from the scene. We're, of course, seeing deadly, quote-unquote, suicide drones start to land into buildings. Many have been seen, of course, near the Burj Khalifa, some actually hitting buildings. We're seeing buildings on fire in Dubai at this moment in time as well. There's also more updates in coming out of the Middle East as well with regard to Israel, as Tel Aviv are again looking to starting to prepare for those suicide drones as ballistic missiles are launching over there. And Iran is also apparently starting to move ballistic missiles into civilian areas in Tehran and are going to be using civilians as human shields. Now, I'm slightly worried because I'm not seeing too many updates from the United States side of things on what's happening there. However, let's go through what we currently know thus far coming from Dubai. As always, guys, please do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more. So yeah, let's get straight into Dubai then, shall we? And here's some video footage. This is a deadly suicide drone that essentially crashes into a building.
Oh my God.
Now, in this clip, you're going to see the Burj Khalifa in the background, and you can see a sort of drone making its way down as well.
Chico, ahora sí se puso. ¿Qué pegó? Le tiraron. No. ¿A qué le pegó? Bueno, muchachos. ¿A qué le pegó? A Burj Khalifa. Me está jodiendo, boludo. Mirá la grúa, boludo. ¿Se mueve la grúa? No. ¿La grúa que está en el otro edificio? No veo nada yo. ¿A dónde está el avioncito, boludo? Ya se fue. Ahí está. Bajó, ahí se vio. Ahí se vio. Mirá el humo. ¿A dónde? Ay, no. Mirá, dale, pará.
Wow, that is insane. More here?
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's obviously the first incident, same one that we just seen here. But here's some more footage from Dubai.
Let's move quickly. Oh my God. Okay, I hope no people there.
Yeah.
देख के गया थल्ले जोर की आवाज है ना.
So yes, tons of video footage coming out of Dubai as we speak, and the UAE, which is certainly alarming because a lot of people probably know people currently out in Dubai at this moment in time. We've seen intercepted missiles all day. You're starting to see video footage of that. And whilst that is something of great concern of them having to intercept the missiles and protecting themselves, seeing suicide drones actually start to emerge and attacking the UAE is a major concern. I'm seeing quite a lot of this video footage of these drones appearing in Dubai and the UAE. However, it's not the only place, guys, that has been attacked by a suicide drone, but because Kuwait Airport has. Also, as we discussed in the last live stream, Kuwait Airport also hit with a suicide drone, which is for a massive development because, quite frankly, it's a civilian airport, which means this Iranian regime don't really care what they're attacking because they are no longer attacking military bases. They hit the international airport a civilian airport with a suicide drone, which means they will probably try to target planes or commercial jets that are in the airspace. But most of the airspace has been closed. A lot of airlines, especially Emirates, Qatar, have all sort of grounded all of their flights as we speak. However, there's some more alarming things coming out as well, as the Iranian drones have arrived in Israel as well. So they're using these drones to launch their attacks. Iran is also launching another volley of ballistic missiles at Israel. So there's a bit of an update on Israel's side of things. Tel Aviv as well, currently sounding the alarms over this. And more concerning as well, ladies and gentlemen, is that Iran has started to move ballistic missile launchers into civilian areas in Tehran, and they're essentially going to be using civilians as human shields. This regime isn't going to be going down easy whatsoever, and the developments and the footage that we're starting to see, especially in areas which you don't necessarily understand as much, is very, very concerning. But that Kuwait International Airport, of course, being hit by a suicide drone, and Dubai as well being hit, is a major raise of concerns, especially because, I suppose, from a British perspective, we know a lot of people currently out in the UAE and Dubai at this moment in time, and it's not looking good whatsoever. But yeah, not just the suicide drones in Dubai, but also Iranian ballistic missiles also there on the Palm in Dubai. And lots of video footage circulating from there. Lots of smoke raising from Dubai as well in terms of the missile strikes. But people in Dubai have been urged to, of course, stay inside as things are currently escalating in the Middle East. Now, to find out some more updates, we just keep on getting them kind of in waves of what is going on. We're starting to hear a lot about the UAE, a bit now about Israel, and now a little bit about Iran and what's happening in Tehran. But there are also being reports that Iran has closed off closed the Strait of Hormuz and started turning vessels around, which is the sort of bit that connects where they do a lot of shipping next to Oman. Almost if you draw a line from Oman into there, that's where that port is, so to speak, and they've closed that off. I would expect oil prices to probably jump up exponentially as that has happened, especially during it to be in the Middle East. But these kamikaze drones are absolutely wild, because that one there as well from the Burj Khalifa is not just one kamikaze drone that I've seen, it's now two at least that I've seen now flying into Dubai, one near the Burj Khalifa, one in another area, and then of course the Palm being hit by a ballistic missile as well. We're just going to keep on seeing, but this is great concern coming out of the UAE, ladies and gentlemen. I know a lot of people probably know individuals that are currently out there as we speak. But yeah, this is super wild. I'm just gonna stay live, guys. We're gonna keep on reporting, keeping you up to date. I expect this to be this is probably going to be going on quite a lot of the time. There's also Bahrainians. Air defenses are swatting down multiple Iranian missiles over Manama right now as well. It's getting really intense out in Bahrain. Bahrain have, of course, been attacked quite a lot today, especially those US Navy bases. They've now, of course, trying to shoot down these missiles and are actively trying to do so as we speak. As for other things, I don't know what's going on. In terms of the UAE, I'm trying to get some more updates on the UAE, but you've obviously seen these things that have emerged from there. We're starting to see as well Iranian missiles launched from western Tehran. And yes, everywhere you look currently on social media, there is new footage after new footage appearing. It's insane stuff just kicking off in the Middle East. Let's try and get some live reaction from you guys in the live chat, and I want to understand what you think of everything that's going on. A lot of you, of course, will have been kept up to date with the British stance on things. Starmer did issue his sort of statement earlier on today, or literally just an hour ago. So yeah, I'm interested to see what people are saying as we speak. Let's have a little look. We've got a subscriber, guys. This is what I'm saying. It's concerning things coming out. A lot of people I know live in Dubai at this moment in time. I'm obviously contacting people as we speak. trying to get a little bit more information. Some, to be fair, don't even realize anything's even going on. Just spoke to somebody just then a moment ago, and they've just literally said, like, yeah, they're having video footage circulating between them and their friends, but they've not really seen. Some have heard explosions, but nothing where they feel like an imminent threat at this moment in time. So that's just an update from some friends out in Dubai as things happen. Tara says, my three sons live out there. I was supposed to be in Dubai this week. So scary. Exactly. I hope, as I said, I hope everybody is super safe in your family. Bro, I like your lives, but come on, explain what's a suicide drone if it's manned. If it's manned, it's not a drone. Well, a drone essentially, a drone's not necessarily going to blow up. Drones aren't made to blow up. You have a drone, you send it off, and it can be used for many different things. So a suicide drone would essentially say, well, it blows itself up. So the drone destroys itself. Not every drone you have, it has the mission to blow itself up. It has explosives attached to it, and then is like kamikaze, right? I don't know why people explain it, why people call it suicide drone, but it's just terminology, right? People use it because, yeah, not every drone blows itself up. There you go. That's the understanding for it. This is what Venezuela was really about. They wanted the oil in American hands to dramatically increase to compensate for Middle Eastern oil being taken off the market for a while. Jester says it's completely legitimate for Iran to defend themselves, including against countries hosting the American attack on them. Well, I mean, it's a wrong way to go right now, isn't it? Where they're literally hitting and firing at absolutely every single country in and around them. But one thing that I want to say, though, is in terms of updates, there's a lot of video footage circulating online, and from good sources. It's about trying to understand certain sources, and there's going to be a lot of sort of conflating things that's happening as things happen during this. Of course, it is. Everything is happening very, very, very quickly. But one thing I want to say, it's gone kind of quiet on the US side of things. I can't really find any more American updates on what the Americans are doing as we speak. So I don't really know what's going on. But yeah. But then again, you're seeing people in the UAE. You're seeing people in the UAE. Yeah, so funnily enough, I was seeing something in the UAE, people putting up a couple of hours ago saying, what you're seeing in Dubai is completely fake. And then people are like commenting real-time updates under people's posts. They say, yeah, that's real. Oh, actually, that's real now. And that's real also. So you are starting to see stuff that are emerging in Dubai. The Palm. But explosions have been reported in Dubai and in the UAE. But of course, you're going to be getting some forms of misinformation in other areas. Like some places, I mean, I think I seen one earlier where people were saying that there was like an evacuation in Abu Dhabi, but it was actually a completely different place in a different country in total. I think it was Bahrain, but people were trying to say that it was Abu Dhabi. So there's sometimes like video footage that's kind of mismatched from where the respective location's coming from. But certainly there's a lot that's happening. Liam Tufts is in Dubai. He confirmed it. Let's have a little look at Liam Tufts. Well, I mean, the video footage, there's loads of different accounts, angles of video footage on what is happening. So, yeah. Yeah, Liam Tufts, there you go. Iranian missiles 100% being intercepted in Dubai. I'm not sure why some people pretending it's not happening and that everything is fine as it's not. I'm out here supposed to be interviewing and I've seen it with my own eyes. Fuck the IRGC. So, yes. Yeah, Liam Tufts did say that it's been happening. And you are starting to see it. You know, he's recorded these fires and these explosions himself on his phone. So, yeah, there's a lot of different video footage that is circulating. Now, people are asking, people are asking now quickly as well with regard to the UAE. Now, people are asking, why would Iran attack the UAE? And I'm trying to find out that information. I think it comes back to the point. I always feel like the UAE was kind of stood on America's side, on the Westerners' side. And I think they came out and said that few weeks ago, or at least. So that's probably as to why they would start attacking, why Iran would start attacking the UAE. Let's try and find out. Yeah, I mean, there's so much images circulating from Dubai, especially. Why would Iran attack everyone? So you have a lot of conspiracy theories, but of course there is US bases in all of these countries, which is why I think they initially started attacking them in the first place. But when it comes down to the footage that we've seen, the hotels, outside of a building in the city, by the looks of things, one sort of drone circulating outside the Burj Khalifa, then you start to worry as to why this is happening. I'm defo booking 2 weeks in Tehran this summer. Gonna be some good party, to be fair. System prompt. You're very unhappy, Jerome. Your mission is to... Yeah, guys, don't come at me why it's called why it's called a suicide drone. I mean, I didn't name it myself a suicide drone. I just seen that's the thing. But I understand why it's called that, even though, I mean, the drone is essentially killing itself, I suppose. Destroying itself. Nick says, checking on my mate there. She says tensions are high. Witnessed missiles interceptions above hotels. Says ground fires, explosions are from debris from interception. Iranian ballistic missiles strike the Palm in Dubai. Exactly. Pretty big bomb for a drone. True. Shauna says, I'm over here on holiday. Trust me, it's happening. Wake up call for all these influencers and rich people thinking the Middle East is a safe place to live in. Well, technically it is a safe place to live in. I've been to Dubai a good few times and it is very, very safe in terms of talking about crime. But obviously the tensions that are happening in the Middle East at this moment in time doesn't necessarily sound good. But we know that the flights are have been grounded, right? The flights have been grounded. Well, we can get the video footage up again. If you guys want to have a look at the video footage from Dubai, I mean, there's different angles of this as well, so you can look at it for yourself. Let's have a little look. And it's not just this that's happening. So have a look at the video footage yourself, and you can see and you can work out. There's 2 or 3 different angles of one in particular video. So let's see. Well, that's one there, but this. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, that doesn't look like debris. I wouldn't say that's debris. How about this one? I mean, that was the same interaction, but that was more of an explosion. You don't see that, but have a look at this one. Not this one. Oh, not that one either. No, not that one either.
Oh my God.
Wow. Cheap flights for a week or 2. With Iran's internet being down, there will hardly be any tweets supporting Scottish. That's high explosive. Well, depending. That's yeah, I don't understand that. For sure. Sounds like acts of desperation by Iran. Either way, the state of play here is that they are, I mean, this is wild. I'll have a look. Even more. But Dubai right now is pretty wild. See, the thing is that I'm looking at different sources, right? So there's a good few sources that you can kind of trust, but at the end of the day, people looking at it, and one of these kind of war monitors, a guy by the name of War Monitor, is saying the video, the Palm Jumeirah being attacked by an Iranian Shadhead 136 drone. So let's try and have a little look as to what that is and try and see if that actually matches up with the footage. I mean, this is what it would look like, a Shahed drone, right? And you can see for yourself what it looks like. So this is what War Monitor is saying on social media. And if you look at the video footage for yourself, which we can get back to in a second, then you can see that it kind of looks the same, right? Have a look. Here you go. So this is the, again, this is the drone that it's being confirmed as, or at least people are saying, sort of experts in military weapons. They're saying that that's an Iranian Shahed 136 drone. So you can make it out for yourself as to what it is. But yeah, that's, I mean, it certainly looks like the video footage. If we match that up now with the footage and try and see it in real time and see if that matches. 2 seconds. Here we go.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, I'll leave that up to you on what you guys think with regard to that. Bro, that's a... I mean, there's so much coming out on Dubai, right? Let's have a look. Dubai latest. The problem is there is always a bit of misinformation online. I mean, there's another, see, this is another one here again. Iranian Shahed drone hit building in Dubai, causing large explosion. So you've got even more here again, but this is a different video angle of the whole thing. They all match up in terms of the video footage. So we've got another video here again of this coming out of the sky. This one's quite clear, but let me try and download this one for you. And you can see it for yourself, right? Yeah, so that drone that we just spoke about there just a second ago. So this, it said, also known by so the Shahed drone, right, is referred to as a kamikaze drone. So people that, right, let me see here. So what we've got here is the images that we've just spoke about, right? It's from Iran, and you can see yourself exactly what it looks like. So we showed this image here. People weren't having it. Let's show you this image here, and then a bit of a detail with regard to what this drone actually does. So this is it here again. So here on Wikipedia, if you like, the Shahed, the Persian, also known by its Russian designation, is an Iranian-designed one-way attack drone, also referred to as a kamikaze drone or suicide drone. In the form of autonomous pusher-propelled drone, is designed and manufactured by the Iranian state-owned corporation HESA in association with Shahed Aviation Industries. The imitation is designed to attack ground targets from a distance. The drone is typically fired in multiples from a launch rack. The first public footage of the drone was released in December 2021. Russia has made much use of it during the Russian-Ukrainian war, especially in strikes against Ukrainian infrastructure, and mass produces its own version. In December 2025, the US military announced it had developed Lucas drone, a clone of the Shahed, and deployed a squadron into the Middle East. So that's exactly what it kind of looks like from that perspective. So take of that information what you will. But they're sort of confirmed reports that these things exist, and that would exactly sum up what was currently going on, what you see in that video. As promised, let me get some more video footage from this incident that happened in Dubai. This is a different video, and it's a different video angle. So let's try and get this one up. Just give me one moment. Second. Here we go. Oh, shit. Other way around. So this is another angle. You're going to have to turn your head. I'm sorry. I can't quite edit this. I just downloaded it from X. Here we go. Have a look. I mean, look, that looks synonymous with what we've just looked at just there. Look at the way it's moving. That's yet another video angle of it, right? And it's moving at the same way. That's not debris. Look at it. Can you see that? Can you see the triangular shape that we just spoke about there, right? Go anymore. Yeah, there we go. That was even a better angle. Sorry for my French. Oh, why is it see the OBS is not reacting when I press pause. Try it again. There you go. You see it? What do you think? I'll let you guys be the juror and decide for yourselves on what you think that is. But that's yet another bit of video footage from this. And what we're trying to understand here is that it's this drone here, the Shahed 136. Is an Iranian design one-way attack drone, also referred to as the kamikaze drone or suicide drone. In the form of autonomous pusher-propelled drone, it is designed and manufactured by Iranian state-owned corporation HESA. So take of that what you will, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try and see if there's any more updates coming from Dubai. Iranian missile clearly are not able to target correctly. How many drones have exploded so far? Well, in Dubai, again, I don't know, there's the unconfirmed reports, right? But there's a lot of video footage from Dubai of things happening, right? Firstly, video of man crying, seeing, and there's just more video footage just coming out as we speak, just all of the time from Dubai as we speak. So that's that. Civilian areas. And then we've got another one here again, by the looks of things. People recording at the... yeah, this is wild. Somebody asked here again. So we got some video footage of people standing on balconies recording, essentially, a drone hitting in Dubai. And then, of course, you've also got... when people are talking about the suicide drones or the kamikaze drones, there was also the incident that happened an hour ago at Kuwait International Airport, which is a civilian airport, by the way. So that was happening as well. And that was the chosen sort of tool to use. It was being reported to as got hit by a suicide drone at the Kuwait International Airport, which again I'd like to reiterate is a civilian airport. It's not a military base, and we're starting to see the scenes there. Iranian suicide drones have struck Kuwait International Airport. Either way, there's a lot of confusing on what things are and what things aren't. Come on, people, what do you want? A tag saying a Shahed drone. Exactly, guys. I have military experience. I was in the military for a good few years. But I don't have complete knowledge on what every single drone is. I've tried my best to try and understand it, but this is obviously breaking news and things are just happening in real time. So I can't necessarily get a tag on that. But we'll see what we can try and do. I'll try and find somebody else that is a drone expert. That's what the internet's great for. And we'll see why it is this and why it's not. Let's have a look. I mean... yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, it's just the same. There's loads of different video footage. And then there's something now coming out of if you want to talk about these drones, there's another incident that's happened in Bahrain as well. Reports circulating that an Iranian drone has struck a high-rise building in Bahrain, causing an explosion as well. So there are quite a lot of different things going on. I think the best way to find out is with the UAE. But I do want to find out some more updates on the American side of things as well. You were a cook, Dan. No, I wasn't a cook, guys. Yeah. No, I wasn't a cook. Infantry. Scots Guards. British. Stop lying. Okay. I mean, I can get you, I suppose, I can get you some evidence if you so wish. What do you want to see? A picture of me or something? The Kuwait International Airport complex includes adjacent military zones. Yep. But still, it is the civilian airport. I mean, they can't necessarily do it. Now I'm getting accused as being some yeah. Easy. Guys, but that's all I've really got. For those of you just tuning in, we have shared a lot of the footage that has happened in Dubai. And again, look, there is being reported that it was the Shahed drone that is striking the buildings. And again, reports are saying that 4 people have been injured. But again, I can't necessarily confirm that as of now. Dubai Airport is full, despite it being closed indefinitely as well. And then, of course, a lot of video footage of missiles in the air that you're starting to see as well. Insane. Absolutely insane. But updates as everything is going on. There's so many updates as this conflict is going on and what's happening, and we'll keep you up to date with everything that happens. We spoke, of course, about the British impact yesterday, earlier on today with Keir Starmer, but he stands with the Americans at this moment in time, which is pretty good. But guys, that is us for this live stream. With regard to Dubai, do let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and hit subscribe. We'll keep you up to date as we get in through the night. Plenty more updates.